In top of the league comfortably halfway through the season. We play Plymouth at home, a team who were actually hoping to do the double on us. A team that obviously come down from the Championship last season, won 3-2 at home park earlier in the season. They started the bright as well. A couple of chances we just came just over. As we these sort of games, if we're serious, but a lovely free kick in. Look at that proper old school goal. That long deep free kick in, header 1-0. But yeah, as I was saying, these sort of games, if we're going to go up to the Championship next season, we need to be getting sort of results on to try and get ready, else we're just going to come straight back down. Be a bit like we're going to have been over the last few years. I know they've had financial issues as well. But they've been a bit of a yo-yo team, and in fact it's not quite even that at the moment. So yeah, but Plymouth quite good in this game. They did come forwards. That was a good chance for them though. I sort of did a bit of manual positioning and sort of got away with it. We were kind of all over them for a while in this game in the second half, and we really should have kind of put ourselves further ahead. It all looked like it was going great, and we almost went it 2-0 again when a good block by Plymouth, but then it all kind of changed. In the 72nd minute they did break through. It was a good save, and I thought, no, it would be fine, it's all going to be fine. And then they had the shot, and then just my guy just didn't dive. It just didn't let him dive, and that was 1-1, and it was from close range, and then it got even worse. In the 90th minute, they broke through on goal. They've got it. I've made myself look big, and how embarrassing is that? Through the legs, we've lost a double to Plymouth. No drama, of course. We're still 4 or 5 points in the lead. But that's kind of worrying, and it's just, I was a bit worried about winter form. That's something, obviously, as I'm now second place in the clean sheets as well. It's just something that happens. I've had a lot over the years where, and it happens in FIFA, Football Manager, of course, as well. So we go 1-0 up against Shelton, where as soon as you have like morale, you go on this massive like run of wins like we've done at the start, and then all of a sudden it goes the other way. But I like it. It's part of the story, as I say. It's part of everything really, and you don't want to win everything in these careers. Anyway, Charlton did fight back, have a shot, and it was a good save. We're going to Charlton, another ex-Aussie Premier League fixture back in the day. But it's a good game, this one, again, after that narrow defeat into Plymouth. But then just frustrating, just things didn't start to work, if I'm honest. Like, it's a good save. I parried it in position where, it could go anywhere. But sometimes, obviously, you get away with that. But they just instantly reacted. 1-1, another game without a clean sheet. And then they were close there. Had me a bit worried, to be honest. But they're good games. They were just really good games. At the start of the season, the aim was just to kind of go towards playoffs, hopefully. It was a good chance well saved. We ran away with it for the start, but you're always going to have a bit of a wobble. It's just how we react to that. Charlton did find some space, but luckily the effort was straight at me before. Again, they just didn't quite make contact with that one. Stones did break forward though, and a good play, and that was just lovely football to put us back in front. Those two are just incredible, if I'm honest, aren't they? Absolutely incredible. 2-1 up, and we're on our way to a crucial victory. It's always important to bounce back over these defeats, wasn't it, if we want to keep that sort of title winning form. Charlton did get a good chance and header in. It was just comfortable for me in the end, thankfully. But they're just really dangerous. These games are so end to end. But then in the 85th minute, Charlton did break forward, and I did get a slight touch, but that was an equaliser, and that would be another few points dropped. But it could have got even worse when Charlton broke forward in stoppage time. Back-to-back home defeats, anyone? Luckily not. The shot was just about dealt with by me. It was a disappointing draw, to be honest, when you're ahead twice at home. But our lead is now down to 5 points, which isn't disastrous. It's still okay after 26 games. As we went into Barrow away. Now, if you remember, if anyone's played Barrow away on career mode this year in goal, you will notice you're literally sat on the crossbar. But I'll save something earlier on. I wouldn't say it's a good save. I don't think you quite got the contact intended. But instantly, a team we should be beating really. Come up from League 2. And it was a good save there. Could have gone anywhere, mind you. But we just kind of felt that we just were starting to lose our form a bit. But anyway, Josh Stones does what he does. And he just couldn't quite, he scored like over 30 goals already. But it's going to happen. That was a good save there. Just not much was happening all of a sudden in some of these games. It was a really sort of hard sort of graph, this game. But actually, I had a good game. It's going to be my first clean sheet in a while, to be honest. But it's a really good chance here. And again, just couldn't quite get his feet. Good save by the opposition keeper. And again, another great effort saved. And that was another draw. And already the lead again had been cut. We're down to 3 points out of second, third place, who are flying at this moment as we went to Oxford away. And yeah, instantly, I was starting to get a little bit worried, if I'm honest. It's another tricky game. Obviously, a team that came down from the Championship last season in this. We needed to start getting results. We really did. And yeah, I was messing around with the save assistance because I was really happy with automatic, and I was trying manual and semi, and as you could probably see from that dive, I just wasn't getting on with it. It's maybe a skill issue, but it just wasn't for me anymore. It will happen either way. I'm not saying that I wasn't going to save that, but I just don't like how it looks. But still, 1-0 down into another defeat, and we just couldn't seem to score the goals we were scoring before anymore. And it's some, with no effort of trying, lack of effort of trying. We were playing well, and yeah, it's good chances. But eventually, from a set piece, we made it 1-1, which was crucial. We're always going to have this run. It's just how we react. But annoyingly, they broke through, and a great save by me there. Really crucial save. Resulting corner not really dealt with, and oh my god, how did that almost went disastrously. I think I've absolutely collided with my own defender, and again it's a good save, and there we go. 2-1 down. It's another defeat. This winless sort of run continues. What's that now? 4 or 5 games. And we were in danger of falling out of the top 2 with this defeat if we had lost. Again, a good save by me there just to keep the scores at 2-1. We had the opportunities, we just weren't scoring, just conceding stupid goals as well. It's all starting to go wrong, as they really should have done better there to finish the game off. But yeah, level on points now. That 7-point gap or whatever it was has gone. We are in trouble. Are we actually undoing all our work? Well, we play Bolton at home next, a team that was in the top 2. I'm pretty sure then we had Derby away. So this was so crucial in our season. Instantly, Bolton came close. Just look at that, inches away I was beaten. But they came forward again, had a good chance, good save, about kind of hit me. A bit of a weird one. We did have a chance, it was well saved. Nice to see we're starting to create chances. And it's absolutely crucial stage of our season. When Bolton broke through, and that is a howler. I paused the game, I was that angry. It's all starting to go wrong. I don't understand, from a game's point of view, how frustrating would you be if you conceded that on pro clubs or something? It's part of the script. We've had such good careers so far, but this is by far the toughest, and that is another one. Great save, of course it rebounds. I've got up, I sprinted, but it's all starting to go wrong. I've got a nice thumbnail from it though, nice free. So that kind of sums up how it's going for my guy at the moment. But if you're not with me when it's going wrong, don't be with me when it all goes right. That's what I say. But yeah, we are tumbling. Our season is collapsing before our eyes. Automatic promotion is already looking to struggle. We did try and get in the game, but it just wasn't there. And instantly it's gone from being, I'm dreaming about the championship next season, to thinking, Christ, we might have to win a playoff campaign if we're lucky at this stage. We did get a goal back though, let's be honest. It's just a bit of a bad run of form. But this has gone from a bit of a blip to a bit of a disaster now. As I was still making good saves. It's just that howler on the first goal. When it rains, it pours really. But they should have finished that off. But we were just bad as well. And there we go. We're now 3rd in the league almost. Yeah, we are. We're 3rd in the league. We literally are 3rd. I thought it was first because I put it. But no, we're 3 points behind Derby and Bolton. We lost to Bolton and now we play Derby. What terrible timing when, could it be 6 games without a win? Well, there we go. Derby made it 1-0 after 22 minutes. It's all going terribly wrong. No chance on that one. It's just not going right, is it? I made a good save and then my controller died. It was in shock that I'd actually made a save with how it's been going in this episode. And I walked off after. I'm quite sad how bad everything's been going. We did have an easy chance again. We're just missing these chances now at both ends. It's just happening. They went through, hit the bar, and of course it lands perfectly for their strike. You could say it was unlucky for them in the first place for hitting the crossbar. But it's just how things have gone in these last few games. It's all going wrong, everyone. We're still making chances. It's just I'm not saving as many and we're not scoring as many. Simple as that. And there is a loud lorry outside, but never mind, we'll carry on because we want live commentary. It's not even live, it's post-com. But it was a good save to keep it at 2-0. But yeah, 3-0. I didn't move across quite as fast as I wanted there. But we're 3-0 down, but I think my prime delivery has just arrived. So it's not all bad. We did actually get a goal back as well. Yeah. Frustrating. Made some good saves, but have just damaged the limitation at the moment. How has it all gone this wrong? From being 5 or 7 points clear of automatic to now being, well, there we are. Look at that. 6 points off the top, 3 points off second place. Disaster. Absolute disaster as we play Blackpool at home. And I conceded at my front post. And that was the end of the manual and semi-save assistance experiment. Back to automatic for me. But it just kept going wrong, to be honest. Josh Stones is now shooting like he's got cement in his boots. That's not helping either, is it? My guy lost his hands for a bit. It happens. But we've got to recover and just a good save there. we just got to recover and hope, we get a bit of momentum for playoffs. I'm starting to think top two is now just not an option where we're playing losers again. What's that, 7 or 8 without a win? We've basically lost all of them as well. It's just mad, and I almost like it in a way for like the story of it. I haven't changed any settings. It's just how it's gone. Might have tweaked a couple as we went along, but it didn't. They weren't the reason I was losing. Does that make sense? But I think I had a couple of comments going, yeah, it's almost too easy. And I thought this was season, but it just switches like that. It wasn't the change of settings that did it. I still carried on winning after. I think I might have mentioned it. I might put the mark in, so it was a little bit easier for the CPU at some point. But the chances are still there. It's just my team's not converting them, and that's football. We look at all these chances. Their keeper's on fire, and we're conceding stupid shots at our front post. So it's just quite frustrating. Blackpool have another chance there, and that was a fantastic save. But it would be another defeat. What? No wins in 6, no wins in 7. Absolute disaster. There we go. Good save. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.